It is now day 2 of the month of consistent content. Now today, I simply just wanted to talk about my absolutely fan-fucking-tastic experience at Dreamcon. But first, before we get into all that, before I start yapping, drop me a follow, subscribe to my YouTube channel, drop a like, and if you don't, shit, I might have to. So for those of you who don't know, Dreamcon is a anime/gaming convention hosted by RDC World. Now, I've been to Dreamcon plenty of years in the past, but this one in particular was just a little bit more special for me. This was the first year that I decided to cosplay as... Let me show you, I'm built for an art edit. Now, I'd been planning for years to cosplay as one of my favorite characters, but I decided to do it this year mainly because I kind of felt left out at a certain point, and so many people seemed to be having so much fun cosplaying that I thought, hey, it's time to put my spin on it. I went ahead and did it, and I can't even describe to you how much fun I had doing it. Walking down a convention hall and having so many people recognize a character that you love so much is an experience I honestly can't even put into words. I honestly was afraid that too many people wouldn't understand who it was, but nigga, I was wrong. For a quick little shout out, thank you to everyone who walked up to me and struck up these wonderful conversations about Final Fantasy and how their con was going. It was so cool to be able to take pictures of so many different people. People asking me like, hey, can I get a picture with you? It was a different kind of experience than ones I was used to having in the past. Now, although the cosplay side of Dreamcon was very enjoyable for me, more than anything, it's being able to go to these panels and meet with people in positions that I want to be in that really piqued my interest. As someone who's been to Dreamcon 3 years in a row, let me impart some advice to you. Please go to the side panels. There are so many wonderful creators in so many different industries that have so many experiences and pieces of knowledge that they're so eager to pass on to you that I almost feel like it's a waste going to Dreamcon and simply going just to see the Berlins or the RDCs. Like, for example, this year was Boondock's 20th year anniversary, and you had the opportunity to meet every single one of them in the exhibit hall if you just went to go check. So many other panels for voice acting, for manga creation, for animation, for stunts. Like, there was a whole panel of people who like acted in fights in movies, and we had a whole audience of people who wanted to do that for a living. And a very large part of why I decided to do what I did this month was because of the creators that I met. People like Classic Man D, Kevin, Afro Senju, who I've met last year as well, Dion, who I believe this is his first Dreamcon C-Reacts, the whole Nappy Boy crew, who I didn't even know who they were before this con. It just so happened to slip into a panel. I figured out like who they were, and I'm like, oh, hey, I want to be like them. I like what they do. I'm gonna try that. Dreamcon just has so much for so many different people, and I can't even describe in words or phrases just how much I recommend going. Once again, I'm a big believer in going to encompass and experience the entire event rather than just going to see the celebrities. That's why, like when I made that video yesterday, I made a strong emphasis on any type of content. I do want to be a voice actor. I do want to be an artist, a better artist. I do want to push out more content, more videos and stuff like that. And when I've seen these people do these types of things at this convention, I'm like, wait a minute, I can do that. I've written stuff like that. I have, you know, pieces of VA in my computer. Like, these are things I have. I could just post them. And more than anything, because I really don't want this video to be too long, the one thing I admired the most about everyone at Dreamcon, but more specifically the creators, is the idea of community. I took notice of this particularly during the whole Nappy Boy Hood DBZ premiere that I went to write out an entire script, to have your friends voice act in it, and to have people from all over the fucking country come to a panel at a certain time. Room was fucking packed, by the way. I'm gonna put the image up. But that was amazing to me. I always had this inkling, this question, this burning thing in my mind where I'm like, why do you really want to create content? And for the longest time, I couldn't really pin down what it was. I love editing. I love playing games. I love voice acting. I love drawing art. But what is it about these things that compels me to keep doing them even when I'm exhausted, even when I come back from work like I did today and I have grad school in a couple of months? Why do you want to continue to do these things? Community was the answer. Like voice acting over Dragon Ball. Like, people were dying over that shit. I was laughing. I'm like, holy shit, this is funny. This is really good shit. And it just inspired me. And I'm like, dude, go home and do it. Go home and make stuff and put it out there and create a bigger community so you could be in a position like that. And so a special shout out to all those creators who came and inspired so many different people. And like RDC likes to mention pretty much any chance they get, real dreams do change the world. And hopefully I'll be one of many.